The legend of Aphrodite and Adonis gives roses a deep meaning: love, sacrifice, and beauty. Science, on the other hand, explains their color, fragrance, and medicinal benefits, whether as a symbol of romance or as a natural wonder. Rose remains one of the most cherished flowers in human history. In this podcast, we are gonna dive into the story of Rose, the flower of love. Please like, share, and subscribe to help this channel grow. It means a lot to us. Enjoy your time, Nott listeners. Long ago, in the realm of the gods, there lived Aphrodite, the goddess of love and beauty. She was admired by mortals and deities alike, but her heart belonged to a handsome mortal named Adonis. One day, while hunting in the forest, Adonis was attacked by a wild boar. Aphrodite, sensing that her beloved was in danger, rushed to his side, but it was too late. As she ran through the woods, thorns tore her feet, and drops of her divine blood fell onto the ground. From those drops, a beautiful new flower bloomed, the first red rose, a symbol of love, passion, and sacrifice. To honor their love, the gods decreed that roses would forever remind mortals of the beauty and the pain of love. Since then, roses have been symbols of romance, devotion, and admiration, given as gifts to express deep emotions. A rose is a flowering plant in the Rosaceae family. There are over 300 species and thousands of varieties, ranging from wild roses to hybrid garden roses. The thorns are actually modified stems that protect the plant from herbivores. While they may seem sharp, they serve a defensive purpose, just like in Aphrodite's legend. The fragrance of roses comes from essential oils stored in their petals. These oils contain terpenes and alcohols that create a sweet, floral scent, attracting pollinators like bees and butterflies. Their colors come from pigments like anthocyanins and carotenoids, which also change depending on soil conditions and climate. Roses are used in several products such as perfumes. Rose oil is used in luxury fragrances. Medicine. Rose water and extracts have antioxidant and anti-inflammatory properties. Tea and food. Rose petals are used in herbal teas, desserts, and even jams. weddings, and romance, roses are the most popular flower for romantic gestures and ceremonies. In ancient Persia, there was once a nightingale who fell in love with a beautiful white rose. Every night, he sang to the flower, expressing his deep devotion. But no matter how much he loved her, the rose remained untouched by emotion. Heartbroken, the nightingale pressed himself against her thorns, and his blood stained the petals red. From that day forward, some roses turned crimson as a symbol of love and sacrifice. This Persian myth connects roses with the powerful emotions of devotion and heartache. In Roman mythology, the goddess of love, Venus, Aphrodite's counterpart, was said to have created Rose from her tears after hearing about the death of her lover, Adonis. The flower became a symbol of eternal love and beauty. Later, the Romans associated roses with secrecy and trust. This is where the phrase sub rosa, under the rose, comes from, meaning a secret conversation. They would hang roses in meeting rooms to ensure confidentiality. In Hindu mythology, the goddess Lakshmi, the deity of wealth and beauty, was said to have been formed from a lotus flower. However, in some versions of the legend, she was born from 108 large rose petals and 1008 small rose petals. The Hindu god Vishnu saw the beautiful Lakshmi and fell in love with her instantly. This myth makes roses a symbol of divine beauty, love, and good fortune in Indian culture. In Islamic tradition, roses are sometimes linked to the Prophet Muhammad. According to one legend, the first red rose grew from the Prophet's sweat drops, symbolizing purity and divine beauty. In Sufi poetry, the rose often represents spiritual love and the soul's journey toward God. Many Islamic gardens are designed with roses to create a serene and divine atmosphere. In Chinese folklore, there is a tale of a mystical rose garden in the far west, guarded by a powerful queen. Anyone who could reach the garden and pluck a rose would gain eternal youth and wisdom. This story is often associated with the peach blossom spring, a legendary utopia where people lived in harmony with nature. While roses are not native to China, the country later developed beautiful rose hybrids that became symbols of honor and prosperity. Roses are celebrated in festivals and have modern cultural significance around the world. Here are some festivals that celebrate roses. The Rose Festival of Kazanlak, Bulgaria. In Bulgaria, the Valley of Roses is famous for producing some of the world's finest rose oil. Every June, the Rose Festival is held in Kazanlak, where people celebrate the harvest of damask roses. The festival includes rose-picking ceremonies, folk dances and music, and the crowning of the Rose Queen. This tradition dates back to the 17th century and is a major cultural event in Bulgaria. The Portland Rose Festival, USA. Known as the City of Roses, Portland, Oregon hosts an annual Rose Festival in May and June. The festival includes a grand floral parade with floats covered in thousands of roses, dragon boat races on the Willamette River, and a carnival and fireworks show. This tradition started in 1907 and remains one of the biggest rose festivals in the world. The Festival of Roses in Morocco. In El Kala Magona, a small Moroccan town, famous for its damask roses, an annual festival of roses takes place in May. The event celebrates the harvest of fragrant roses that used in rose perfumes and rose water production, traditional Moroccan beauty treatments, local crafts, and culinary delights. People from all over the world visit this festival to experience the scent-filled streets and vibrant cultural performances. The Battle of the Roses, Spain. In Catalonia, Spain, roses are a key part of St. Jordi's Day at April 23rd. This festival is like Valentine's Day, where men give roses to women as a sign of love. Women give books to men, making it also a celebration of literature. It's a beautiful blend of romance and intellect. A rose, by any other name, would smell as sweet. William Shakespeare, Romeo and Juliet. The rose is without why, it blooms because it blooms. English Laetius, German poet. My love is like a red, red rose. Robert Burns, Scottish poet. Poets and writers have used the roses as symbols of love, beauty, secrecy, and even political power for centuries. Painters like Pierre-Auguste Renoir and Georgia O'Keeffe created stunning rose-stamped artworks. Luxury brands use roses in their popular perfumes and fashion designs. Rose embroidery and prints remain popular in high fashion, symbolizing romance and elegance. Roses continue to be one of the most gifted flowers worldwide. Whether for romance, celebrations, or condolences, rose also has meanings according to their color. Red roses, love and passion. White roses, purity and remembrance. Yellow roses, friendship and joy. Pink roses, gratitude and admiration. Black roses, mystery or mourning. These color symbolism meanings are quite popular and oftentimes used to express feelings about certain occasions. Across cultures, the rose is more than just a flower. It is a symbol of love, secrecy, devotion, beauty, and even spiritual enlightenment. Whether in the Persian nightingale song, Venus's heartbreak, or last May's divine birth, the rose carries centuries of mythology and meaning. From ancient myths and royal gardens to festivals and modern pop culture, the rose remains one of the most cherished flowers in the world. Whether you see it as a symbol of love, power, or beauty, its influence is timeless. Thank you so much for listening until the end, Nott listeners. We really hope you enjoyed today's topic about rose, the flower of love, and we hope you find this podcast insightful. Please follow our channel if you want to see more of our contents, and don't forget to click the notification bell to receive updates about our new topic. See you in the next episode.